first. I mean, it was the talk of the town today. LeBron James versus Charles Barkley. Bron sounding off last night on Chuck. This is some of the money quotes here. I'm not going to let him disrespect my legacy like that. I'm not the one who threw somebody through a window. I never spit on a kid. I never had unpaid debt in Las Vegas. I never said I'm not a role model. I never showed up to All-Star Weekend on Sunday because I was in Vegas all weekend partying. All I've done for my entire career is represent the NBA the right way. 14 years, never got in trouble, respected the game. Print that or put it on a full screen on the starters. Okay, I added that last part, but we got to play a little 3-on-3 edition here of LeBron versus Barkley. TK, you got some big cues with this.
No doubt. LeBron is maybe the most criticized basketball player in league history, and we've never seen him this mad at the media before. You guys think LeBron is overreacting to Barkley's comments?
Well, let's get this straight. He's not just reacting to Barkley saying this week that LeBron is complaining that he doesn't have a good enough team. This is LeBron pent-up frustrations over the years getting back at Barkley. I understand that players don't really benefit from speaking out every time someone insults them, so I understand why LeBron has pent-up frustrations, but at this point in LeBron's career, I think he can speak any time that someone talks about him because we respect him, right? And I think some of the good stuff that LeBron said was kind of buried under the surface because, yeah, he said all that, but some of the stuff that we could learn about, like he talked about Barkley back in the day being friends with MJ in the NBA Finals when all we think about is, oh, all these guys are friends these days. Back in those days, no one were friends. You know, we could have a conversation about basketball rather than all this sort of surfacey player versus media type. But listen, that's Barkley's job is to talk about the players. So there have been so many more instances of media, him talking about LeBron than LeBron talking about him the other way, right?
So
this
he's
is just
paid
sort of,
to do that.
Yeah,
he's paid to be an analyst / entertainer. That's what he is at this point.
But LeBron's not overreacting because LeBron's a winner. He's been to the finals 7 times. He's got 3 championships. He's a 4-time MVP. He knows what it takes to win.
Are you hitting me with the rings?
No, I'm saying he deserves respect from everybody, and he's not getting it in this instance. And you know what? If LeBron's saying he needs better player or needs new players, and that, he's allowed to say that because, again, he knows what it takes to win. What's the worst thing LeBron's done off the court as well? The decision.
I know, but as far as the comments about having a better team, I think even LeBron knew that wasn't the best way to go about it.
But it doesn't matter. Maybe that is the best way to go about it because, again, maybe he has spoken to the management behind the scenes and they haven't done what he feels they need to have done, so he's perhaps brought out. Speculating for sure. But, again, if that's what it takes, if your star player says, this is what we need, you have to listen to him. Nobody knows the team better than the star player. He's playing far too many minutes right now, and he's worried that maybe come June, he's going to run out of gas. So he needs to help, and he needs some more players there. But as far as his legacy goes, yes, he is without question the top 2, 3, 4, 5 players we've ever seen. There's no doubt about that. So he deserves the respect from the media and from everybody around the league.
I want to hear LeBron talk more. He is an ambassador for this game. Yeah, it is. You know, Trey brought it up today on our Twitter show today. He is an ambassador. He's almost Kobe-like right now, where Kobe at the end of his career just talk. And that's what we want LeBron to do, right? LeBron, I think, feels comfortable in his own skin. He goes back and he gets that championship that Cleveland deserved. And now he can talk. I think he should be free and open to discuss whatever he wants because I understand having a mic there is no real benefit to speak out every single day. But LeBron has been great at speaking about social issues. Now let's talk some basketball, you know? And I think we learned a few things from LeBron. After all those comments, we learned about guys, they were friends. They went golfing together, apparently. Let's get Barkley on here to talk about the golfing, the rounds of golfing that they had in between those finals games.
Back then, guys from the era before that said guys were too friendly in the 90s. So that's something.
Get off my lawn, I'm an old man. That's what he calls exactly. All right, let's next question here.
You guys are being too friendly over there. But between this and a couple of weeks of LeBron zinging the Cavs over their roster, LeBron has been pretty grumpy cat lately. Tell me, guys, why is LeBron in such a bad mood?
I think it's a lot of things, right? First and foremost, it's probably the losing.
Of course.
LeBron James is not used to losing. That's the honest truth, and he just got done a losing month. In the month of January, his team going 7-8. First time in 10 years with a minimum of 10 games played where a LeBron team had a sub-500 record in a month. He's upset about that. He's surly about that. But there are other things, and Brian Windhorst on ESPN had a great article sort of hypothesizing a few other reasons, maybe the Warriors, of course, adding Durant and looking like a juggernaut, playing so much better than the Cavs right now. And then even over the summer, Windhorst pointed out the whole idea where LeBron started openly talking about chasing Michael Jordan, chasing those 6 rings. So it's just this pent-up frustration. And like it's really just bad timing for Barkley, in my opinion, because to get back to the first question, he did, within all the stuff where he did call LeBron whiny and he thought it was inappropriate, Barkley had many compliments of saying he's the best player in the world, he's a great player, he's a great guy. It was just sort of peppered in there, right?
Yeah.
Where Barkley, his opinion was like, it's weird that he's whining as a defending champ that they need another player. They have a great team. But this is just all these things, I guess what I'm getting at. It makes this sort of testy LeBron, I guess.
I understand why he's Bob Surly right now. But if LeBron has those comments, does he have them any other time other than when he's losing? Like, I don't think he comes out and says, hey, we need another player if they're 10-2 this month, right?
No way. No, not a chance.
That's
they have injuries mounting up. He feels like he's playing way too many minutes. That also comes into play, I think, here. He wishes he was probably resting more, not playing so many minutes. Yeah, so if they were winning, this doesn't happen.
But you dig a little deeper into the January month as well. One win came over a team over 500.
Yeah.
That was against the Oklahoma City Thunder. They played a lot of teams sub 500. This was not a month for them to go below 500 as far as the actual month goes. They should have been piling up the wins this month. They played Brooklyn a couple of times, Phoenix, teams that really just they should have gone out and walked past. And LeBron,
they're still the number 1 team in the East.
I know, but
they know that, and that's why they're playing like that.
I know, but LeBron he played the most minutes. And he's played the most games as well in that month. And this is not the time where he needs to be playing heavy minutes. He should be cruising along right now into the All-Star break and then perhaps ramping it up if they need to secure that number 1
As
spot.
I've said here on the show, hindsight's 20/20, obviously, but I think if they could go back, if they knew they were going to lose all those games in January, they would have just sat LeBron
anyway,
and maybe finish 6-9 or whatever.
David Blatt wouldn't have played in those minutes.
Yeah, well, for sure. All right, final question.
Fire him again.
Yeah, exactly.
Perhaps my favorite part of this whole LeBron thing is that he ended this whole thing by saying, I'm tired of biting my tongue. There's a new sheriff in town. So simple question. Do we start calling LeBron the sheriff now?
Interesting.
LeBron the Sheriff James.
No.
The Sheriff LeBron James.
No, we can't.
No, because he called himself that, so you have to earn a nickname. You can't just say, well, now I'm the sheriff.
Didn't he call himself the king, too? Was that bestowed upon him? I don't know.
Well, why
you
not?
can't go from the king to the sheriff. That's a downgrade. Though, I mean, the internet's having fun with the new LeBron sheriff.
That looked more Pharrell-like.
He does rock a hat.
He looks good.
He likes a hat, yeah.
Oh, that one's amazing.
Excuse me while I whip this out. Excuse me?
I went with sort of a Rick Grimes sort of vibe to that one.